What up, y'all boys? It's your boy CG. It's me. You already know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Back with some more heat. Part 3 of this vlog. So today I want to talk to y'all about being a survivalist, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give y'all my full story about playing college football, but you know what I'm saying? Always got the short end of the stick when it comes to, like, you know, being that coach's favorite or being that guy, you know what I'm saying? Because when you got a gift, bro, people sense that and they try to keep you down, bro. Like, when you got a spiritual mark, bro, forces that are unseen, that are influencing people's thoughts, can see, okay, this kid got a gift. I don't want him to reach his full potential, so I'm gonna try to keep him down. Or like where I'm from, bro, you do something different, bro. Everybody's like a crab in a bucket, bro. Like, you know when crab's in a bucket, when the one crab starts to try to climb out, all the other crabs grab his hind legs and try to yank him back down. That's exactly what it's like being from up north, you know what I'm saying? Especially Rhode Island. I don't know about, well, Massachusetts too. I don't really know about Connecticut, none of those states, but yeah, bro, so I want to talk to y'all about being a survivalist, bro. So when you start reaching different echelons in like your craft, whether it's being in sales, whether it's playing a sport, football, basketball, track, whatever. So in high school, you might have 120 kids on a high school football team, right? Or 120 kids on a basketball team, track team, whatever. Maybe 10 of those kids will go on to play a college sport, right? So now you've surpassed 90 kids out of that echelon, right? So you've now reached a new echelon. Then when you're in college, you have another 4 to 5 years to get to the next level. So within that 4 to 5 years, you know, somebody might die, you might fall off, you might get injured, the schedule might be too rigorous, you might fail class. All these different things will kind of go into it, and then you'll fall off. People will fall off. So now when you survive that echelon and you reach the end of your senior year and you want to keep going professionally, you want to reach a new echelon, now you've burst into another echelon where it's like you've survived all of that. You've survived the politics of coaches. You survived deliberate attempts to end your career. You've survived class. You've survived the parties. You've survived not failing school. You've survived deaths in the family. You've survived breakups. You've survived personal events. So you have to be resilient and go through all of this stuff. Like, see this water, bro, how it just goes with the flow? That's how you have to be, bro. People say be like water. Yeah, you want to go with the flow and you want to be mendable. But you also want to be strong, resilient. You want to be calm, cool, and collected. Because look at this water, how peaceful it is, bro. It's cool. It's calm. It just kind of goes with the flow. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to be in life, bro. You know what I'm saying? You go through all these different things, bro. Like, bro, I can literally write a book about how much BS I went through in college, bro. I've been in college. I'm a 5th-year senior right now. I've only played 4 seasons of college football because of COVID and everything. And out of those 4 seasons, bro, I've probably only played less than a full season, less than 10 games, bro. In those 10 games, bro, I've had about 50 tackles, 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 2 forced fumble recovery, handful of sacks, like this and that. So, bro, you can do the law of averages, bro. I've probably played less than 10 games of football, and that's the averages, bro. You average that out over a few seasons, bro. Do the math on that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here where I'm at, is because I'm resilient. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody can take away the resiliency in that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, when you're in a bad situation, bro, the best thing you can do is train. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a bad situation, bro, and you don't know what else to do, whether you're dead broke, whether somebody just died, whether you just got broken up with, whether you just totaled your car, whether you're in debt, whether you miss payments, bro, whatever the situation is, bro, just train, bro. If you're broke, you should train. If you're rich, you should train. If someone died, you should train. If your family's alive, you should train. Whatever you're going through, bro, you just missed some credit card payments, you should train. You missed bills, you should train. You have to just stay consistent in what you're working on, bro. You have to just keep working, bro, no matter what it is, bro. You just have to keep working, because if you just keep working, bro, you have to do something, even if it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do something, bro. You can't just sit there and feel sorry for yourself, bro. You can't just sit there and be like, yo, this happened, I'm gonna lay in bed and figure it out. And then you're laying in bed figuring it out for 6 to 8 months, a year goes by, and all you've done is sit there and wallow in your sorrow. You have to do something, even if it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? You have to work, even if it's wrong. The best solution to everything is just to keep training, bro. Keep hitting that field. Keep shooting, perfecting your shot. Keep doing push-ups, bro. And God's going to notice that and be like, yo, this kid, he deserves a shot. You know what I'm saying? That's it. He just is going to look down and be like, yo, this kid, he deserves a shot. You know what I'm saying? That's really all it is, bro. Like, there's been times where I never thought I never even thought I'd lace up the pads again, even after this season, bro. I told y'all my father just died back in October. I never thought I'd be playing another down of football again after my season ended, because my season ended early. I pulled my hamstring and I couldn't really compete anymore. You know what I'm saying? So my season ended early, and then like week 7, and I didn't think I'd play again. And there, all of a sudden, I get three invites to 3 different games. Y'all aren't going to see this video until after all the games are said and done, because, you know, people, they get that energy when people start feeling that you're reaching a new echelon, bro. Because like I said, I talked about energy, bro. Everything is energy. So when
people can see your potential and see that mark on you before you even can see it, or you know it, or you're cognizant of it. So people see that mark that you got, people see that gift that you got, people are going to try to bring that down. You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, people know that you're going to come up before you know that you're going to come up. So that's why they try to keep you down. Like when you have that mark, the things that are influencing them, they're going to be like, yo, let's go fuck with this nigga. Let's knock him off his path. You know what I'm saying? Let's knock him off his pivot. Because negative energy is very, very sticky. And it tries to either stick to the positive energy and pull that down with the crabs in a bucket analogy, or they see that potential in you before you feel that potential in you and they try to keep you down. You know what I'm saying? I've had to deal with a lot of that too. So it's like right now, it's like y'all aren't gonna see this video, and I'm not doing no more posting on social media until after all the games are done and all the media and the cameras and everybody's all, yo, CG, how did you do this? How did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Then I can talk publicly about resiliency, but right now we just keeping it low key. So y'all aren't gonna see this video until after the fact. But like I was saying, bro, is that you just have to keep working, bro. No matter what it is. Somebody died, train. Your family's alive, train. You're rich, train. You're broke, train. You're an alcoholic, train. You're sober, train. You smoke, train. You don't smoke, train. You're a sprinter, train. You're an athlete, train. You're a hooper, train. Perfect that shot. Rip some push-ups, you know what I'm saying? Get faster, bigger, and stronger. Because your body's our manifestation of your consciousness, bro, and your mind. You know what I'm saying? You take care of your body, people sense that. You walk a little different, more upright, people sense that. You feel what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is just keep working, bro. But like, you gotta be resilient too. That's the other thing I said, and I'm gonna say it again, bro. Like, you gotta be like water. You gotta be mendable. Take the punches and roll as they come. Like when my father died, I was like, okay, I have two choices. I can lay here in bed and accept mediocrity, or I can keep training, keep pushing, and hopefully God throws me a blessing. Like, there's no guarantees that he's gonna throw you a blessing. You just have to believe that he's gonna throw you a blessing. You have to believe that you're his favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're working blindly, bro. You have to be willing to work blindly with no results for years, bro. I've worked blindly with no results since my senior year in high school. That's like 5-6 years ago now, bro, with no results whatsoever. A few touchdowns in college, whether they're like 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? You have to just be willing to work blindly with no results, bro, because delayed gratification, you know what I'm saying? The process of delayed gratification is like, you might have to work for 10 years before you get any type of result. When you do get that result, it's going to be a crazy handout, you know what I'm saying? But it takes years. Like, who was that? Big Sean or somebody said it takes 20 years to become an overnight success. That's really all it is, bro. You just got to keep rolling with the punches, be like water, be mendable, extremely resilient. You can't let nothing knock you off your pivot. You just got to keep working, bro. Just keep training. No matter what it is, train. Keep training. Somebody died, train. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Don't care what anybody else says either. Disregard it. You feel me? It's just like, okay, they said this, cool. You guys use it as motivation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all care what somebody else thinks about you, bro. Like, opinions of others are meaningless to me. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what anybody could say. Cool, bro, you're right. That's it. You gotta keep it pushing, bro. Being tough and doing all this and that is more so a mental game than it is physical. You don't need to walk around beating your chest, doing all this and that, when really you should just know, okay, I'm gonna use that as fuel, bro. Like, any bad thing that happens to you, bro, you need to use that as endless motivation to just make you become a superhero. You know what I'm saying? You are your own superhero in this reality, bro. Like, just like this water, you're mendable, bro. You can create anything you want just by vibrating your mind. You know what I'm saying? You can create those blessings just by believing that they're going to come, just by keep training and working towards them. And eventually it'll throw you a bone. It's not going to be instantly. It's not going to be hard. But when you start reaching those different echelons, bro, God's watching. Out of those 100 people, God's watching 90 of them fall off. Then once they get to college, in that new echelon, you got to be up at 5 a.m. You got to work out. You have lift. You have practice till 11. You have meetings late at night. A lot of people can't handle that. A lot of people aren't built for it. So then once you reach that different echelon, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's built to be in that echelon. So then as soon as that echelon is advancing, bro, 10 people out of that 9 people out of that 8 people out of that 9, let's say, okay, I'm going to break it down for y'all like this. We'll edit all that stuff out. You got 100 kids on a high school football team. 10 of them go to play college football. 5 of them go to play D1. And I was at a Division I school my freshman year and a little bit of my sophomore. But anyway, so you have 10 people that make it to play college football. 5 people go to play D1. Out of those 5 people that go to play D1, there might be 2 or 3 of them that last if you're on like a regular high school football team, because they have a rigorous schedule. You have meetings, class, lift before practice, lift after practice, conditioning. Coaches is going to yell at you. Coaches, you might not be able to handle getting yelled at, getting coached. So out of those 3 people on that team, 1 of them might drop off. Okay, so now 2. The other 7 or 8 of them might go on to play Division II or III school, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? I played at a Division III school. Like, you can make it from anywhere, bro. As long as you keep working, bro, whether you're at a D1, you should train. Whether you're at a D2, you should train. Whether you're at a D3, you should train. Whether you're at an NIAA, you should train. Whether you're at Alabama, you should train. Whether you're at Georgia, you should train. Whether you're at UMass Dartmouth, you should train. Whether you're at Western Connecticut, you should train. Whether you're at Smithfield or Springfield College, you should train. It don't matter where you're from. All you got to do is just train. And you keep working towards that blessing, God will see that bag, and he'll throw you one regardless. So anyway, you're already at a D2, you should train. It don't matter. You just got to keep training. So they'll notice you from anywhere, bro. As long as you got the athleticism and you got that gift and you got that, they'll find you. Trust me. I'm a testament to that. So anyway, you have 7 kids that made it to a Division II or Division III, NIAA, HBCU, don't matter. So now you have those 7 kids. They also might have to deal with a death in the family, a breakup class, this, that, and then they might get tired of it and fall off. So now out of those 10 kids, you might have 4 of them that go on to play professionally. And I'm being generous with 4. That's 40% out of 10. It would be more like 20 to 10%. You might have 1 kid that survived all of that BS, the breakups, the setbacks, the coaches, the jealousy of the teammates, somebody dying. And it's all just a test from the universe to see how bad you want it. So once you reach that number 1% echelon, bro, now there's when the fun begins, bro. And you have to literally, bro, when you get faced with challenges and setbacks, damn, this hot tub's making me sweat. But when you get faced with challenges and setbacks, bro, all you have to do is look up and thank God and say, yo, thank you, God, for deeming me worthy of this test. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm worthy of this test right now. And then once you get to the echelon in the top 1%, now you're dealing with a whole new level of contact, with a whole new level of competition, because now everyone around you has gone through breakups, setbacks, deaths, class, failures, setbacks, coaches, jealousy, this, that, and the other. So now when you've reached that top 1% echelon, that's when the real fun begins and the real competition begins. It's just a test to keep pushing. That's all it is to keep pushing. And the deeper it gets, the pressure increases. The higher you climb, bro, the less and less people are there, but the pressure increases. You feel what I'm saying? So it's going to be dope. It's definitely going to be a beautiful thing. I'm excited that, you know, God has deemed me worthy to go play against the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Especially being from a D3 school. Like, I'm really a D1 athlete, but I'm representing a D3 school. So for everybody in New England, under-recruited, Division III, you know, I'm a little short. You know, I'm really only like 5'9". They say I'm like 5'6". You know, I've been called 5'6" before, but yeah, so I'm really representing all the D1 kids that, you know, had some setbacks. Anybody that's had a setback, really, but the D3 kids that, you know, get under-recruited. Everybody from Rhode Island, there's only a handful of us still playing college football because we've survived and pushed through that echelon, you know what I'm saying? Especially, too, being from Rhode Island, it's like crabs in a bucket, bro. Everybody want to kind of pull you down. So if you balling from anywhere up north, bro, I salute you. You from a D1, D2, or D3, you know what I'm saying? You keep working through all the setbacks. I salute you, and I believe in you. And I'll see you at the top, man. CG signing out, man.